So in this recording, I'm talking about AWS Bedrock Guardrails. So AWS Bedrock Guardrails are a managed guardrail services through which we can do both input and output moderation. And in this recording, we'll see how through the console we can create AWS Bedrock Guardrails. And subsequently, I will also show how we can execute Bedrock Guardrails programmatically using like Bedrock SDK or LangChain SDK, or calling it like externally using the Apply Guardrails API. How it works is, let's say as a human, I give a prompt. Before the prompt goes to the model to get the answer, the prompt, which is the input, goes to AWS Guardrails for input moderation. And right now, Guardrails have a way to configure a denied topic, content filters. I think there are 7 content filters. We'll see how many. I forgot the number, but we'll go to the console and see how many content filters are there right now. We can do PII filtering, we can do grounding check, and we can do profanity checks and word filters as well. At this point of time, I did not see an option to bring your own guardrail, but I think AWS can easily do it using Lambda. Not sure if it is there in their feature roadmap, but that would be a good addition if I can bring my own guardrail into AWS Guardrail. So this is about the input moderator, but the guardrail can also do output moderation. So once the language model gives a output, instead of directly sending it to the user, it can again go to the AWS Guardrail service, moderate the output. If the moderation passes, then the LLM response is provided to the user. Otherwise, a very a custom response can be given for the blocked output or the blocked input, right? Let's log on to the console and see how we can create one. I created one already, but we'll create one from the scratch. And for that, actually, I have created some data also. We'll use this data, but let me demonstrate this feature. So once we are in the console, AWS console, we can search Bedrock to come to this page. And then when you click on guardrails, then this page will open. Here I click on create guardrail, give it a name. So I'll say AI NLP chatbot guardrail. Since I already created with the name, also 01. I'll say this guardrail will ensure that the LM discusses about AI and NLP related topics only, right? And enter a message to display if your guardrail blocks the user prompt, right? So if the either for the input or the output, right? After the input moderation or the output moderation, if the moderation fails it, then what should be the message that the user should see? So we can say, so sorry, the model cannot answer this question is good enough for the demonstration, but you can put anything that you would like to put here based on your use case, right? I'm applying the same for the blocked message for responses for the output also. Clicking on next. This is where I can turn on the content filters, right? So harmful categories, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I said 7, actually 5. Hate, insults, sexual content, violence, and misconduct. And you can make it low, high, or medium, right? So underneath how it might be working, because this is a managed instance AWS probably will not share how they are doing it. Underneath, it may be a classification model, right, where it is classifying the probability of a response to be hit. And this low, medium, high are basically, I think this is based on the probability or the confidence score of the model, right? So I can turn it on both for input and use the same harmful filters for response. I can either select it. If I unselect, then I can actually say for output, if I want some or all of these filters, I can manage that also. For now, I'll say that I want it for both input and output. Similarly, prompt attacks. Prompt attacks are for prompt injections, right? Prompt injections are also like underneath usually a machine learning model that tells the confidence score of the model on a prompt being an injection. And that's why we have the low, medium, high here. It's again, my guess is, and I'm pretty much confident on this because I used a similar prompt injection model earlier. It is based on probability, it's or a confidence score, right? So this is for prompt attack. If then I say, before I say next, so what we have done so far is guardrail details and we configure the content filters. Now comes the denied topics. Here I can add a denied topic. I'll say what topic I should deny. I said any topic that does not discuss AI or NLP. Let's see if that works, or you have to give a specific topic name. I'll say, and here I can give AI and NLP topics discusses on anything related to artificial intelligence or natural language processing. I'm just describing it. If I want, I can give some sample phrases, right? So some of the sample phrases that it should block. Let's say if I ask what is Fermat's theorem, it should not answer that. Right? Let's say I say who will win the election. It should not answer that. What is the formula for Pythagoras theorem? Right? These are some example phrases, right, that it should answer. Then comes the word filter. Word filter is where I was saying, like I can filter even profanity, right? The list of words. This is the default that AWS gives, list of words based on global definition of profanity. If I want, I can add my custom words and phrases also, right? I'll not add anything right now. Say next. Then here I can actually add PII, right? So I can say add new PII. But the PII needs to be on this particular set of PII only. Again, what I have not seen is if I can define my own PII, that capability I have not seen. I need to pick one of them. This is another thing. I think probably it will come in subsequent releases, but right now I have not seen this. I will not add anything explicitly. I'll say add all PIIs with a behavior of mask. That means like mask the PII name if it comes. I can add some regular expression patterns if I want to identify some text using a regex pattern. I can add a regex pattern here. This is how you add a regex pattern. For the demonstration, I'll not do it right now. Next. Then finally, the contextual grounding check, right? Validate if the model responses are grounded and factually correct based on the information provided in the reference source, right? So if there is a reference source, it will calculate a grounding score, and if I uncheck the relevance, it will also do a relevance checking for the response. And here again, I can put a threshold. This again, I think underneath it's a semantic matching. It's probably a semantic matching, or probably it is doing a scoring by LLM. I'm not 100% sure on that. It may be a traditional machine learning model also that has been trained to identify um, or compare a premise and a hypothesis, probably. Right. Uh, so then I'll say next. Now I can review what I have created, and then I can create the guardrail. Once the guardrail is created, now I can test it. Right. So this is the working draft, right? So I can test it. For testing, I need to select a model. So for now, I will select the Anthropic Claude V2.1 model, and let's test some questions, right? So let us ask, how does photosynthesis work? Since I gave a denied topic saying that you should not answer anything other than AI and ML, let's see if it answers it. I'm testing it for the first time. This one I have not tested. Let's see what it does. It answered. It answered, and I'm not sure why it answered when I said anything not related to. Okay. I probably can guess why it is not working. So let me go to the working draft. Let me edit something. Right? Let me go here, and on the denied one, okay, I'll save and exit out of this. But on the denied topic, let me edit this. Does it allow me to edit? Yes. So here I think I'll have to specifically then say that um, biology, right? So the definition, biology topic discusses anything related to plants, animals, and any plants, animals, uh, plants and animals. So now I'll just say this one, right? And I'll keep this sample phrases. Let me update this, save and exit, right? Now let me see if it answers, right? So working draft. Let me run it again. Let's see what happens. Sorry. Yeah. And if I see the view trace, it is saying detected biology topic, guardrail behavior block, right? So this one, this is again like, I think there should be a way where I don't have to give all the topics. I should be able to say what topics it should not answer. Maybe there is a way. I need to probably explore more. But right now, I had to give a specific topic, right? Let me do few more, right? So we said PII, block PII, right? Uh, for blocking PII, let me give a answer saying, okay, um, let me give a reference source. Let's say Mohan is a software engineer. He works for, let's say, Amazon. His phone number is 510-777-666. Right? And his address is, let's say, Fremont. Let me ask, what is Mohan's phone number? So ask to de-identify PII and mask it. So let's see what it answers. So, okay, so the model response is this, but the final response was this, right? So it actually, um, it has masked the PII information, so which it did good here. So if I see the trace model response, it said detected PII type Mohan, detected PII type phone, right? So we tested the PII identification, tested the denied topic. Let us do the groundedness. For groundedness, I have some content here. So the content here says, in recent years, the field of artificial intelligence has experienced rapid growth, particularly in natural language processing, NLP, and machine learning. Advanced models have enabled applications ranging from virtual assistants to automated content creation. For instance, businesses are leveraging chatbots to enhance customer service, whilst researchers are utilizing AI to analyze complex data sets in healthcare and finance. So let's say I ask, um, what are business doing, or why are businesses leveraging chatbots, right? So groundedness should be very high for that. Let me run this. Let's see what it does. Oh. Businesses are leveraging chatbots for several key reasons: customer service, automated customer support. So let's see what is the. So it gave a lot of answers. Some of them actually are not there. Let me do a view trace. Grounding score is blocked, right? Because it was not a contextual answer. It's 0.06, right? So guardrail behavior, it blocked it, right? Relevance score, it still give score 1, but the contextual grounding is very poor, which is obvious because if you see, it gives some answers which is not there in the source, right? Let us see if okay. Let's try an output one. Let's say it's a response. I said, let me say this advanced models. I'll just type this um, directly, or I'll say businesses are using chatbot for automating uh, or for enhancing customer experience in customer services space. They should get a good grounding score because here they said, for instance, businesses are leveraging chatbots to enhance customer service, right? So this should get a good grounding score. Let's see. So yeah, it's done. Let's see. View trace. It still says 0.11. Not sure why it actually said 0.11, whether it was contextual. So looks like there are certain things that still needs to be um, tuned probably, right? Because this one um, should have a contextual grounding check as a better score. Let me see if I give the output as is and then run it, what it does. Because for the other question, 0.11 grounding score is okay. Here also it actually gave me in both the cases, grounding score is 0.28, 0.07, which doesn't. Okay. Okay. No, I know what it is because it is actually uh, okay. So this is the prompt that I need to give. I was making a mistake. Answer based on the provided context only. I know what mistake I did, right? Then I'll say uh, what are why is why are businesses leveraging chatbots, right? Now the answer, so earlier the check was against this answer, I think, which is not relevant to the context. Now let's see with this prompt, can it actually answer from this, and then we'll see what the groundedness score is. Sorry, the model cannot answer this question. This is again because I think the denied topic thing, right? So no, the denied topic is only biology, right? So I'm not sure why did it not? Let's see the trace. Detected prompt attack. This is definitely not a prompt attack. So I think the service probably is still it maybe it is still in beta phase because this is definitely not a prompt attack, right? We'll run it again and see if it does the same thing. Yeah, it is still saying it is a prompt attack. Answer based on the product provided context. Uh, what I'll change the question a little bit. What are businesses doing to enhance customer service? Yeah, this one gave me the answer. Based on the content, the answer is leveraging it to enhance customer service. Passage states, okay. So this should actually say that grounding score is good. Yeah, because it is grounded to the context in the provided score, right? But I'm still not sure why it actually considered the previous as a prompt attack. But I think that is the nature of the LLMs. Underneath this also might be using LLM as a judge. It's a probabilistic, non-deterministic model. And in some cases, it probably is still a little bit hallucinating. But I guess this probably is in beta phase. It will improve, and I will do some more testing on it to see if what are the ways to tune the results for a better guardrail evaluation. That's all I wanted to show as part of this recording.